Welcome everybody to Python Sports on this Christmas spectacular. Today's show, it's me, Narf.
Nelly?
Jimmy Dugan.
Oz.
And the Foz. And here's what's going on today. There's a lot of things going on. We're still doing our seasons giveaway, of course. So you call in, choose your sport. We have a trivia for you. You get it right, you get a jersey.
Very nice.
We have the NFL to talk about. We have Boxing Day in soccer. We have tomorrow's Christmas spectacular in basketball. And, of course, there's usually our general back and forth arguing that consistently goes on week in and week out. So let's open up the show. We're not going to talk about the Eagles today. There's nothing to talk about.
I'd like to congratulate Narf and the Eagles making the playoffs.
I'm really happy that
This was a bad week for Narf.
I learned so much about the NFL this season and how fixed it really is that I don't care anymore. So I pledge my allegiance to the Patriots the rest of the way. I want the best quarterback in NFL history to win another Super Bowl. And did I not say the Bengals are going to beat the Broncos?
Yeah.
I did, because Peyton Manning is garbage. He's past his due. Continue the show.
Did you hear what Monk said? He goes, "You're a cheater." You're with the dark side.
All right.
You're with the dark side.
I am.
But what do we take away from this week? I want to ask the Giant fans. Actually, did Odell Beckham Jr. get snubbed, not making the Pro Bowl or not, or we're okay with that? Because I'm on the fence here. I don't know. I know people are angry. People,
It's
Pro
hard.
Bowl.
It's hard for me because this is a soft spot for me. But, man, I know he didn't play the first 4 weeks. So, I mean, I'm upset that he didn't make it, but I can see why he didn't. So.
But he's going to be a constant Pro Bowler year in and year out. So.
Well, he's one of the best. To be honest with you,
One of the best receivers in the game.
he's one of the best receivers right now in the game. I'm
yeah,
going
no,
with this guy.
Agree.
is he the best Giant wide receiver of all time after
Yeah,
5
might be.
games?
But you also have to remember he's in a conference with a lot of big names, and essentially, when anything is voted on by the fans, it's a popularity contest. Okay, so he's got a lot of big names.
I mean,
in the
the-
NFC. You got
The
Calvin
big picture is,
Johnson,
who
Julio
cares about
Jones,
Calvin? though?
Jordy Nelson.
Here's my picture.
Just to name three right
No,
there.
there really is some great wides.
Yes, and
so.
especially in the NFC.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's the first. Listen, one of those aren't going to play. So he's the first backup. He's going to be in the game. He'll make
Yeah, but
some
it's a Pro Bowl
cash.
anyway. Who
cares?
cares about the Pro Bowl? It is literally the least watched all-star game of any
the
professional
most-
sport.
But the most bet on game in Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
Is
Wow.
it really?
I didn't know that.
It's insane.
Is that because it's probably the
Over.
only thing that week?
Over.
That's why I love Sean Taylor when he knocked out the punter in the Pro Bowl. I mean, we'll get there when the Pro Bowl comes, but it was great.
I remember that.
It was great. You got Chris Carter and Michael Irvin picking the teams. I'm like, come on.
What is it? You can't
Well-
blitz, right?
You can't
No
blitz.
blitzing.
Can't do
You could only, I
anything.
think you could only play zone.
There's no sacks
Yeah.
either, right?
No.
No, you could sack, but I think you could only you have to touch him. I don't know. It's like two
So
hands.
it's flag
touch.
football.
ugly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
Screw the Pro Bowl. Let's talk about the playoff picture.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the playoff picture. It's getting real
Enough.
interesting.
It's
Cowboys are in. NFC's pretty much set.
Yeah,
right?
Seattle's winning.
Besides Atlanta, Carolina.
Well, the game that I'm interested in is Detroit and Green Bay.
What a game.
Winner wins the division. Winner has, home field.
Mhm.
I like the Packers in that one. I think. What's funny? Atlanta. I actually think Atlanta is going to beat Carolina. I could see Detroit losing to Green Bay, going into Atlanta, and possibly losing that first.
Did they-
matchup.
I think so too.
This is a good question. Did they make the right choice, NFL, to make Cincinnati Steelers the night game? Because they could have picked Carolina, Atlanta, and they could have picked Detroit, Green Bay, and
No.
they chose Cincinnati Steelers.
For the love of God, nobody from your division should be televised.
Yeah, well, that's
Let alone get primetime
It's
gaming.
embarrassing.
I think Aaron should have got the primetime game.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
Yes. I would have put Green Bay Detroit as the primetime.
yeah. But I mean, it's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad. Yeah, you
But
can't.
you got to remember, the Steelers have a huge following. Cincinnati's
Right.
coming off a big win, so it makes them look like geniuses.
That's a big
And
game.
I think
I'm
it's
with
going to be
you,
a
Fred.
hard-hitting game. I think it's a prototypical game.
Nothing about
NFL
this
likes.
final week seems a little fishy from the NFL by nobody.
Fishy in what sense,
How
Fran?
do you perfectly do this schedule where
Yeah.
all these games mean something? This sport is a joke. I'm done. You guys pick. I'll see you for the next segment.
They made Week 17 a division week, Fran. Everything's a division
It's
game.
always that way.
ATL crushes the Saints because they play Carolina this week.
Yeah.
I like Carolina in that game, Monk. We'll get there, but I like Carolina. I think. But let's start on that panel. Let's just pick that crappy game. All right, because I'm saying my
Let's pick that
division.
crappy game. of
Fran,
division
Fran,
winner.
I love
Yeah.
you. Cam Newton, versus Matt Ryan. I'm picking Cam Newton back home in the Georgia Dome.
Talking football?
I'm Cam.
It's still going on.
Atlanta, yeah. I'm going Cam.
Just think,
I'm
someone's
going
gonna
Cam.
get a home game out of
You know what? I'm going Julio. He's family. Next.
I'm not gonna lie, North. I'm with you. I just, you know what it is? I don't like the offense. I know it's Cam, but I don't like the running game's not that good. They don't really have good wides besides Kelvin Benjamin.
Does Cam Newton have his own
I got to
chauffeur
take
now?
Julio. I really do. He's been playing.
Might.
He's been on fire. Thanks for not playing though. Thank you. But
Can I get a $25 tip
both
for that ring?
defenses are bad. But I got to take ATL at home.
Yes,
I
you
think
gotta
they're
go
gonna
the home
win.
team.
The defense has been playing better for Atlanta.
I'm not gonna lie. They impressed me last week.
Yeah,
against
lately,
Saints.
exactly. Lately, they've been better. And Julio, if he's hot right now, and Matt Ryan, they're clicking on all cylinders. Cam does want to go back to his hometown, Atlanta, have a big game, but I don't see it. I see Atlanta. Unfortunately, one of these teams.
Oh, God.
They
They
One
made
of them.
playoffs.
One of them's gonna get a home game.
I'm sorry, but it's 7
maybe
and 9.
win that home game.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
At 7 and 9.
An 11-win team is gonna be going down.
Yeah. Basically, they're gonna be playing the Cardinals.
And they're going to beat the
And they're going
Cardinals.
to beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying. Like this.
They're going to beat the
I don't know.
Cardinals.
They're gonna beat the Cardinals.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
Cardinals. Yeah, listen.
In Atlanta?
The Cardinals have a really
They're
good
beating the
defense.
Cardinals.
If Stanton's back, I think
He's
the Cardinals
not.
have a decent chance.
Foz.
Julio Jones is all you need.
I like Atlanta. I just think ever since the news broke that Atlanta had every plan to fire,
Smith. Wow.
They've been rallying around him. I think right now this is a team fighting for their coach's job.
Yep.
They looked great last week. Drew Brees, I think it's time to shake some things up in New Orleans. There's something a lot of things going on wrong there. I like Atlanta to win big this week. To me, I think Carolina is a very one-dimensional team. You get rid of that run, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
let's be real. I mean, we're not really getting a playoff team in the playoffs with these two teams. They shouldn't
No.
be there.
No,
There should be something done in the NFL where this doesn't happen anymore.
But how?
But this
How
is
can
a
you-
rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
It's a
can you
rare
tell a
occurrence.
division,
I gotta tell
division
you,
winner? No.
Look at the
you
NHL.
can't-
I don't want to we're bringing up the NHL on the show, everyone. You look at the NHL.
It's
Breaking the fourth wall,
We're
everybody.
breaking the fourth wall. So you bring up the
Teams
NHL.
with
Look
the
what
best
they did. You broke the Eastern up into 2 divisions, not 3 divisions. Excuse me, 4 divisions. Can't the NFC think, wait a minute, let's have 2 divisions in the NFC, 2 divisions in the AFC. Now you really are getting playoff teams that deserve to be in the playoffs.
Right. It's a great point.
Right, but then you
No. That's
hold on.
it.
No, but
Because
here's the
now
thing.
the Falcons are in the playoffs. My Eagles are going home. A better team that can put on a better product is now sitting at home.
then you're
Isn't the NFL all about the product on the field?
Joe's
Yeah, but
gonna
it's
get it.
rivalries.
But it's the same. It's the same thing, like with college football right now. It went from 2 to now to 4, and people are complaining about 4 that they want 8, then 8 to 16. Now, if you do the 2 divisions,
8 teams.
Here's my thing. Right now, the Falcons or the Panthers would be on the outside looking in, but in their minds, well, if we had our division back, we'd be in the playoffs.
Okay, but
And
you
8
shouldn't win the
teams
playoffs,
is
7
not
and
going to
9.
happen in college football. That's just not going to happen. Sorry.
It's too many.
No.
Absolutely
6,
not.
I think,
the
would be the
sport will be
absolute
drained
most.
completely if you go to 8.
So 6 is the max.
I think 6. You give the bye.
No.
4 is perfect.
I'll
now?
tell you right now, the
Perfect.
Six with
the
the bye.
coaches are not a fan of this. They had Jimbo Fisher on, and he was like, none of the 4 coaches in this mix right now know what to do because they're not used to having to prepare for. Give it your all in this game, but save some because you're gonna have to give it all again.
It's
Hold on.
amazing. I love it.
I'm looking at this.
I love
It's
it.
amazing.
I'm so happy. College football.
I
Actually
love
has
it.
the
You're going to
playoffs
see
now.
upsets.
It's gonna be
4.
great.
I don't think
I
you're
do
going
like
to see a
the playoffs.
4 beat a 1 this year, but it will
When's
happen.
the first game?
New Year's Day.
Oh, nice.
Back to the old ways, they
Nice.
said.
I like that.
Back to the old ways.
All right, let's move on.
Move on.
Cincinnati,
Let's get off
Pittsburgh.
Atlanta, Carolina.
So yeah, let's get out of that division. Get me out of the South. Cincinnati,
here.
Pittsburgh.
Nice. In Heinz Field.
For the
You know,
division.
where Bane blew up.
I'm loving Pitt.
This is for the division.
For the
the
division.
division.
Winner wins the division.
I'm all about Pitt.
Oh, by the way, we struck again last week.
I know we
did.
did.
We struck
did.
again last week.
The 5-0 picks.
5-0 picks.
Who?
Who was it? I believe it was.
Okay.
It was bad. It was bad.
Bad.
Foz pointed it out, too.
Oh,
Eagles?
God.
Was it the Eagles?
No.
No.
We opened
Was it
Philly.
KC?
Might have been KC.
Yeah. Or Baltimore?
No. Who KC played
I'm looking
last
at the
week?
scores
Hold
right
on.
now.
Steelers? No, KC played Pitt.
I did not. I never
Bills,
picked the
Raiders, New England Patriots, Seahawks,
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Buffalo against Oakland.
Yeah, Buffalo against
Oh,
Oakland.
there it was.
Yeah.
Did it again.
He did it again. It was nice.
Jesus.
It's okay. But back to Steelers Bengals, tough division game. Cincinnati, the last time they played in Cincinnati was a good game. I mean, it's hard for me going against Pitt. I think no, I can't. No, I can't.
Never going
I
against the
can't.
Steelers.
No, I'll never go against Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, fans. I just can't do it. There's magic in Heinz Field. It's like how Yankee Stadium has ghosts, like Heinz Field has ghosts in my eyes.
Love the
Dukes.
Steelers.
I'm going Steelers.
Oh,
And they're gonna get the
man.
3 seed when they win.
I'm taking
Ooh.
Cincinnati. I think.
Saved.
I think. I'll be honest with you. I think Cincinnati showed a lot Monday night. Dalton finally
good.
came through in a primetime game. And listen, you know what? It's a division game. Everyone comes up for it. Everyone steps up. I just think the Steelers have an aging defense. They have a few key rookies that are starting to pick up on LeBeau's system. But I really do feel that Cincinnati, I think they win this division.
I can see it.
Yeah, but what's the point?
I just don't
It's
trust
a tough
Dalton.
game to pick.
Monk.
I don't like
matching
Andy
up
Dalton.
personnel wise. Cincinnati's the better team.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
But
You're in Pitt.
like you said, Andy Dalton stepped up
Yeah.
Monday night. So now I don't expect him to step up again. I don't
He's
expect
done.
anything from the guy. And Big Ben is just he's proven.
He's a truck.
Yeah,
man.
but did he really step up though against Denver? Because
He
they're
Managed the
playing.
game, right? He was
Dude,
good enough.
I don't
But
know.
he played with a backup linebacking core. They gave checkdowns to Hill. Hill was a big part of that. The rain was a lot to do with it. Special
So Marvin
teams.
Lewis is the
Right.
guy here.
Friend, I will say one thing.
Might
That
be
is
Peyton Manning
that is the
turning
best
the ball
running
over.
back duo I think in the league.
Hill and Bernard.
The best running back.
Hill's better than Bernard.
Just to piggyback on what you're saying, this might have been one of the best drafts
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like the rookie class
Easy.
this year
Was
has
very
been
good.
phenomenal.
You're right.
Hey,
I think
Right.
just on wide receiver alone.
Hey,
Yeah, wide
they were
receivers and
amazing.
then Trey
I'd agree.
Mason, Jeremy Hill. You got kids.
I think next year's gonna be good too. Like
Oh,
some Amari
thanks.
Cooper.
it's weird looking at mock drafts because they got O-line and D-line going early, and they don't have big names going till 3rd and 4th round. I think that's going to shape up.
So it's
I don't like what I'm seeing early from McShay and Kuiper's predictions.
It's
Nell Kuiper has to get on this and fix some things.
It's 4-1. All right, we saved
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we saved it.
All
We
right,
saved
thank God.
Pittsburgh. We
Okay.
saved
Can we
Can we
Pittsburgh.
just go to the real quick game? This was the most significant game of the weekend. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Because, hold on, I'm going to tell you why.
If
Tampa Bay loses,
one
they
thing.
lock up the number 1 seed.
Oh, they lose. All right, so
But if we win and the Titans if we win and the Titans lose, they get the 1 seed, we get the 2 pick.
Well, don't worry, because you're not going to win, so you get the
Listen.
1 pick.
It's basically if Nelly wins, he gets Winston. If he loses, he gets Mariota.
Yeah.
That's basically
So I'm
what it
rooting
is.
for us to win because I want the 2 pick. So you got to go down, Drew.
I can
And
see
no one
why
else.
they-
We will win that game. We will win that
It's a
game. We're
division
gonna win
game.
this week.
I like
the
the
Bucks are gonna win this week. I know it. I know it in my
They always
soul.
beat
We're
them
gonna win
once
this
a year.
week.
They really do.
I'm going to be honest with you. I will have a Winston Buck jersey if he goes there. I'm going to be very
You
honest.
should go to us regardless of the 1 pick and the 2 pick. I'm sorry.
I have-
That's a topic
but
for
now-
another
I know-
day on the show.
I
It's
know
a
this
topic for
sounds
another
really
day on
wrong.
the
This is
show.
going to sound very bad. But can't you just see Winston being the next McNair in Tennessee? Am I crazy? Same situation, no guns. Same situation.
But that's why Tennessee won't pick him, Winston. No, you don't remind you of McNair? Like he
lot.
plays like McNair?
A lot.
I'm just saying. Tennessee, come on. Give Menenberg a chance. Go elsewhere. Go elsewhere.
No, but now it's like, give me 2 options. I don't want
No,
the 1.
they shouldn't. They should. No, if they get the 1, they're trading that. They're not staying there.
Yeah, they're gonna
Some
trade
teams
that.
are gonna come up like the Jets. They're gonna come up and take
Right.
their quarterback.
This is the most intriguing game.
I'm staring at it too, I think.
because of what I'm looking at with these standings. Is by far San Diego, Kansas
Yes,
City.
Monk.
I was
Now-
just looking at that.
Now San Diego could win; they're in the playoffs, whatever. But boy, if they lose, this is the possible scenario.
And the Ravens win.
Okay, so now, Dugan, run me by these scenarios.
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
I got
How how would Kansas City, if they beat the Chargers, okay, they would move to 9-7 and move the
Okay.
Chargers to 9-7. But you have Houston at 8-7, you have Baltimore at 9-6, you have Buffalo at 8-7, and you have Miami at 8-7.
Kansas City to win, they need
They need
to
help.
They need
Playoffs.
Houston to lose.
They need a lot of help.
They need Houston to lose because Houston owns the tiebreaker over Kansas City right now.
Okay, so Kansas
Wow.
City has to win, have Houston lose, and what about Miami and Buffalo?
Baltimore has to lose,
Miami.
And
They're dumb,
Baltimore
Monk.
has to lose as well,
Monk.
correct?
No,
They're done.
Kansas City owns the the tiebreaker
Baltimore has a
Baltimore's
better
9
record.
and 6.
of
They'll go to
Buffalo
10 and 6.
and Miami.
Okay. So Kansas City, so Buffalo and Miami need lots and lots of help.
You're right.
All right.
Okay. So who's Baltimore playing?
Cleveland in
Wow,
Baltimore.
That's to me. That's such
They
a big
need
game.
either Baltimore or Cleveland. They need one of them. I mean,
Please-
not Baltimore.
But if the
Pittsburgh.
Chiefs lose and the Ravens win, the
Ravens
Ravens
are
are in.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's
They
what-
need one of them to
Hold
lose.
on.
That's it.
Hold on. If the Chiefs lose and the Ravens win, but what about the Chargers?
If the Chargers win, they're in. Nothing else has to happen.
No matter
If the
what.
Chargers lose and the
that.
Ravens win, the Ravens are in.
Right.
And I don't think any other possible scenario is going to play out because I don't see Baltimore losing to Cleveland in Baltimore.
So it would be Chargers.
So
and
it should
Ravens
stop
in the
right
last-
there.
in the last playoff spot.
No, Ravens will be out.
If they both win, if Chargers win and Ravens win, the Chargers are in.
Those are the two
Yeah.
Those would be the two wild card teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cincinnati is in. Pittsburgh's in. It's Baltimore or San Diego. That's it.
So
No one
Baltimore's
else.
out, Monk.
Cincinnati's in.
Your
like,
Super
so
Bowl
if San
winners.
Diego wins and Baltimore wins and they're both 9-7, Baltimore's out.
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 No.
Yes.
I'm gonna
So?
go right now.
Or the Bengals could get out. The Bengals are not locked.
No, Bengals are locked.
Yeah, Bengals are locked.
Bengals are
Exactly.
Baltimore's out.
Exactly.
There's no Super Bowl pick for Foz and Monk.
All right.
They
If
stink.
Chargers win, they're in.
Yeah, but I could see Kansas
Yeah.
City beating the
Oh,
Chargers.
Baltimore.
I just said that. The Chargers win, they're in. If the Chargers lose and the Ravens win, the Ravens are in.
Right. You know what's gonna be funny when Kansas City wins and Baltimore wins,
Right.
and Baltimore makes a sick run in the playoffs.
I'll never show. I'll
New
be
England, they're gonna beat Tom Brady and be like, oh,
Again.
everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, what just happened?
But
I
Again.
actually can't believe the Ravens.
Again.
I have no idea how the Ravens lost last week.
Oh.
I do. 4 interceptions.
yeah. 37 passing yards at half.
I mean,
Terrible.
Do the Texans have any remote shot of
No.
making if they win?
they,
Yes.
yes,
They really do,
They
right?
have an
They would
outside chance.
Baltimore has to
They would own the
lose.
tie for-
Kansas City has to win.
Who's the offensive coordinator for
Because
Baltimore?
Houston had the tiebreaker over
It's
Kansas
slipping
City.
my
For
mind
who?
right now
Tie.
for
Houston
Baltimore.
has- No, they're not making.
Oh, I have no.
I can't. What took him? What boggles my mind is, and
With
I
Suggs?
mean, no, not even
Oh.
that. Offensively, what took him so long to understand that the Texans were doing nothing but blitzing?
Yeah.
Run the curl route. Finally, you saw him hit Torrey Smith late in the
Dude,
game,
that was a
and all of a sudden, magically,
shabby
they started
game.
moving the ball.
Exactly.
And then he was like, "Oh, screw it! You know this works. All right, let's try something else." And the next play, interception. I'm like, mind-boggling.
Foz, everybody, our 5-year-old, 8-year-old little cousins know the only thing the Houston Texans could do is send pressure. It's the only way you could beat them. Like, just throw the ball in the air, Joe. Just close your eyes and throw the ball in the air against the secondary.
You got one of the
sack. J.J. Watt took over. What are you doing? Like, you didn't know this was coming?
You know
It's a
what's funny?
joke.
Talking playoff scenarios about this game. What do you like?
In what game?
San Diego, Kansas City.
I like San Diego.
I like the Chiefs.
So I was gonna say,
I like the
conversation
Chiefs.
Will be over.
Listen, the River Miracle against San Francisco on Saturday, it's a letdown game in Arrowhead, and I don't think San Diego's that good.
Or is it a momentum game now? They
It
want
can,
momentum
if
up.
they win this game, then you could think they could win 2 playoff games with the ride. That's like a ride right there.
That's what I'm saying. This
In
could be
San
destiny.
Fran, in Kansas City, you might play like Pittsburgh, maybe Indy in the first round. I don't know.
Who's the all right? So
not.
I love to see Indy Pitt play each other.
So would I.
Kansas
That would be a great game.
It won't be a repeat of the
To come
first
back
time.
from what
No.
they came back last week,
I think it's enough.
uh,
I think it propels them.
I gotta
too.
go. I gotta go. No, I can't. I gotta go to Chiefs. I don't like, honestly. I
in
don't,
Arrowhead,
You love
In
the Chiefs
Arrowhead.
at Arrowhead. I don't
I
think
did-
you
know,
ever
it-
pick
I
no,
think
it's one of
it's
the
Chiefs at
toughest
Arrowhead.
places to play.
Dugan, you just don't like Philip Rivers.
I don't.
That's what
I
it
don't.
is.
No, I really don't.
Like they
I
could have
really
an
don't.
all-star at
Yeah.
every other position. It's just your disdain.
I do not like
your
Phillip
hatred
Rivers.
for him. You loathe him.
I really do. I do not like him.
well, it could have been a Giant, so you should be grateful.
I'm very happy because I have 2 rings with Eli.
Yeah,
so
worked out with Eli.
it worked out.
It worked out.
How many rings does Philip Rivers
well,
have?
Phil's a little bit better than Eli, though,
I don't know.
but he's
as an athlete.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got 2 rings to show for it. What does Philip Rivers have?
Yeah, on rides of miracles.
It's fine.
I'm not getting into this.
I don't
You
do
beat
this.
us twice.
I don't care how we.
Whoa, hold on,
It
hold on,
gets
hold on,
done.
hold on. Us?
Yeah, we beat us twice. What are you doing?
Guys, I pledge
Do
my
I have to
allegiance.
flap by myself?
I pledge
Wow.
my allegiance to the Patriots of America.
Yes.
This is my new
Oh
team.
my God.
Pledged.
I
need a ring.
You lost to that team in the Super Bowl.
You can't beat them. You join them. Any coach that's willing to cheat to get a Super Bowl, you have my respect. I should have did it too.
Well, if you're not cheating,
You're not cheating.
trying.
You're not trying. Exactly. It's the
Listen,
best.
But That's bad.
That's
What?
bad.
What?
No, that's bad.
What? I'm cheering for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm not cheering for your garbage team. I'm certainly not cheering for the Steelers. Well, maybe the Steelers. No, you know what? I might cheer for the Steelers too.
You want to be a Bucks fan at this year if we get Winston?
Yes.
Will be.
I might.
Will be.
I might be a closet
Great.
Buck. You know you're a closet Eagle now?
There's a lot of closets.
I might be a big time opening the door, streaming Winston, and closing my door again. All right.
No, if you should just root for Peyton Manning.
Yes.
I know you love him.
One last time, Gypsy. One last time. Go to victory.
Look at what Mark Sanchez has done to Fran.
He should be playing Cry Eagles Cry, not Fly Eagles Cry.
Yeah. Nice Deshaun Jackson trade. Nice.
They killed us. Proved it.
Killed it. Said it. Said it.
I
Week
mean,
one.
injuries happen. It is what it is. Now you guys get to watch a really boring 7-9 team, and the Cowboys team is going to lose in the first round. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's football.
I don't know. I think the Cowboys.
Cowboys fans are
I think,
Cowboys
I,
are
think,
good.
I think the Cowboys have a run in them.
Speaking
I really
of Cowboys, Foz, what happened to your Colts against the Cowboys?
Okay, so let's get
Thanks.
there. Yeah, no problem. We took a drubbing. Honestly, I picked the Cowboys in all my everything.
Love them.
Once I saw New England win that game to 1 o'clock, I knew it was fold up shop. It was done. They weren't going to play this game because I'm telling you now, New England would have lost that game at 1 o'clock. T.Y. Hilton would have been in this game. But
True story.
In my personal opinion, the taunting penalty and that drop pass on the
Oh, the
big
punt.
punt,
It was ridiculous.
that was it.
Oh.
After that, Pagano was like, "All right, guys, just go through the motions." And
It
that
was.
it.
But
You know, we
but-
essentially laid down for the Cowboys. I'm sorry, but that's essentially what happened.
see, that's a good topic now. Are you guys all okay with teams not showing up week 17, preparing health-wise for your players?
Well-
Like that year when Wes Welker got hurt for New England, let's
Well,
just say.
here's-
What do you do going into this week if you're a playoff team like Denver, New England,
Well-
Green Bay? Like, how would you guys want to do that?
Pagano has already said all teams, you know,
All forward?
all
All
go.
forward.
He was like, we've had 2 bad weeks offensively. He goes, we need to
get rid of
use
that.
17 against the Titans, who aren't going to show up. So just kind of get like, you know, just your fundamentals, your basics back. Kind of get a little run in because you just got to go, you know. And luck
Get in
is
sync.
yeah.
Can you guys still though get bye in the first round?
I do not think so because we lost to both.
That's true. You don't have the tiebreaker.
If we would have won this weekend and Denver having
Okay, yeah,
lost,
yeah.
then we would have had the shot. But the fact that we lost now we're playing for the 3 seed. That's really
Here's
it.
a question: if Denver loses and Pittsburgh wins, they'll both be 11-5. But Pittsburgh has
I did the scenario. Pittsburgh would get the 3, and Denver gets the 2.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
Denver's out in their first game. They're done.
See, that's why I brought up this question because the only team that I think that should not go full steam ahead is Denver.
Yeah.
Because Payne has problems and he's older. He didn't
Yeah.
look good last night. You play him a half and you sit him down.
I
I
agree.
think that's the only
I
way.
just think
That's
it's-
the only team I would sit, and the only player I would sit is Peyton Manning.
Yes.
It's the only player.
I think it also has a lot to do with what matchup you get. You know, it really does.
It does.
You know, because right now, they would be playing either if it stayed the way it was right now.
Yeah.
They'd be either playing Cincinnati or Pittsburgh.
Oh,
they
they're
would lose to
licking their
Cincinnati.
chops for that. I think
Denver?
in Denver,
Guys,
in Mile High,
I don't
yeah.
care if they're in heaven.
Right. That's
doesn't
if
matter.
everything
Done.
stays as is right now. They'd be playing either Cincinnati or Pitt.
Have you watched Andy Dalton in the playoffs?
I don't care.
Have you watched Peyton Manning in the playoffs?
Well, he's won some
Cincinnati's
games.
defense
He has
alone
a Super
is
Bowl.
going to keep them in the game.
Yeah, I know.
I agree.
Guys, Peyton's not the Peyton Manning you guys all remember.
No, he's not.
So
We
for you
know
guys
that.
to put him on this pedestal where he could win these games, he's not the same player.
There's something wrong with him right now.
There's something wrong.
and
This is
I
it.
think I'll be honest with you. I think it's his legs because they were saying a couple of weeks ago that he did have something. He tweaked his hamstring or something like that. And for a quarterback,
That's it.
that's
you need
your
it.
big. You need your legs.
He's done.
You know more than
Blitz
anything. Yeah. And
Monk, I'm sorry to cut you off, Foz. But Monk, if you think he's done like Foz and Fran are saying, do you think Peyton, it's okay for Peyton to call it quits after this year? Or will he give like a Derek Jeter goodbye and say, this is my last year?
I gotta be honest. If he goes out winning the Super Bowl, he'll retire. That's how I feel. But he won't win the Super Bowl. In my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think he will do that.
He'll do a Jeter send-off?
Yeah, sending off. He deserves it.
But it's football, guys. It's not
right.
baseball.
I don't think.
You're right. You're right.
Peyton
You're
Manning
right.
get popped.
You're
It's
right.
your end of your charade now.
You're 1,000% right.
That's-
Foz, what do you think?
I don't think he's going to go the Jeter-esque way.
Okay.
Because I don't think he would leave Elway Yeah, like
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I think he has enough respect, especially that this team took a chance on him after the numerous neck surgeries and whatnot. I think behind closed doors he will have a talk with Elway. Look at this draft coming up. If you see them start to make a move or go out, pick up a quarterback and whatnot, you might see the writing is on the wall that Peyton has said, listen, this is going to be my last year. But he's not the kind of guy, at least to say like, okay, he's going to make like this big bravado of
So
this big deal.
before we go to commercial break, I do want to ask you guys, who's their backup?
Brock Osweiler.
They need to draft a quarterback. They need to draft a quarterback.
They got Colton Tebow
Listen,
back,
he
maybe.
got TV time a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. He got his helmet on, and Peyton was like, "No, go back to the bench." Funniest thing in the world. The Broncos had to be up by like 40 on the Raiders.
Oh, they won.
Right. So
Yeah.
backup's thinking, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna
Coming
get to go in, get a few snaps." Peyton puts on his helmet and goes, "Go sit down."
Go sit down.
He goes
You
back
did.
in.
Peyton, what a show.
It was the funniest thing in the world.
But
Winners don't want to come out.
I gotta say, before the break, I want to ask Dugan a question. Actually, what did you take away from the Seahawks-Arizona game? We didn't talk about this. The primetime game.
I'm sorry.
Are the Seahawks the real deal?
Seattle win the Super Bowl.
They really might.
Is it
go
a
back.
CP?
It is.
Is it a CP?
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
is.
CP.
It's a CP. It's
Russell Wilson looked phenomenal in that game. I mean, they made a top 5 defense in the league look like crap.
Hashtag CP.
That was hashtag
Nobody's
CP.
even close to Seattle defense, in my opinion. Nobody's even close.
Did Russell Wilson win the MVP?
Yep, maybe.
Week 16. He was unbelievable.
Nelly.
That's
unfortunately he's not even
far-fetched.
in the discussion.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sad, too.
I'll be honest. I think the biggest addition, or it's not even an addition, but coming
Subtraction.
back was Chancellor. Him coming back
The
to this
Chancellor!
defense.
You
The
know I love
Chancellor.
Cam.
It was just he brought that
He's a
that
field
fire.
goal.
Like
yeah.
he laid a hit on. I forgot who it was.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was watching. I'm like, oh,
Guys, you know who
like,
Cam Chancellor is? Is Brian Dawkins reborn.
Yeah, that's who he is.
It's
right?
exactly Brian Dawkins.
it's not the
reborn.
Brian Dawkins
This
of
team
today.
is clicking on all
Yeah.
cylinders,
Cylinders,
and they're got home field advantage. They're gonna get it.
Yeah.
No, they're the 1 seed.
They're the one.
I know. I'm saying they're gonna
Who'd
win
you
this
like-
week
who'd you
and
like
get
the
home
Chiefs
field
game?
advantage.
Chiefs Chargers.
San Diego.
Nice.
I like
San
San
Diego.
Diego.
I do
Win,
too.
Make the playoffs.
I like San
Three of
Diego.
us. 3 of us too.
Only because Ron Burgundy's from there. That's the only reason.
San Diego.
San Diego. Yeah, well, Ron Jeremy, I guess he's there.
No, he just films there.
He films there.
Films there.
Pretty big name, boss. It's a pretty big name,
West
John.
Coast is tight.
No
West
pun,
Coast
no
is
pun
tight.
intended. No pun intended. Listen, let's take a commercial break and come
Yeah.
back. We got a little special stuff.
Some Christmas spirit.
Hey, this is Vinny Pastor. You can call me Big Pussy, and you're watching ZenLive.tv.
They were once knighted by the creator of Ustream.tv.
3 nights of Ustream.
In being the 3 knights of Ustream, their mission is to help turn up the volume on the last source of freedom of speech there is, the internet. So join the flagship show of the Zanalza Entertainment Network, Zanalza, New York, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming live from ZenLive.tv. They'll show you just how it's done in the World Wild West. ZenLive.tv! Independent music, alternative news, the underground and the underrated.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy, Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on ZenLive.tv.
Mama never guesses. He knows.
You're watching the Zadalza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Welcome back, everybody, to Pipe Bomb Sports. And now we have a little bit of something special with the NBA Christmas Spectacular tomorrow. Finally getting some NBA talk in. We do watch basketball, everybody. Don't be surprised.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when we do playoff basketball talk, friend. We're like, yeah, the Spurs.
Spurs.
You know,
But take them till they kill you.
We just praise Popovich minute by minute on the show. But, yeah, good Christmas games, I would say. What are you feeling, Fran? What are you excited to watch?
Well, I'm definitely not watching the 12 o'clock. So I can tell you right now, I'm certainly not watching.
Why not?
I'm 100% watching the 2:30. I'm watching the Thunder Spurs because as a Spurs fan, it means the world to me to see the best coach in the business, maybe in all sports,
But how many
to govern this
bandwagons
team.
can he be on?
Infinite. Wherever there's space. If there's a chair available, I'm finding a spot next to Greg Pop. Like this, just sit on silence. Pop! But, no, I'm really looking forward to the 2:30. I'm not interested in the 5. I don't give a crap about Miami, Cleveland. I don't.
Game? It's LeBron.
I'm sick of LeBron.
Guys, this is friend. We don't want to know what you're interested in, all right? We want to know about these games.
Now ask me what I'm interested in. I'm reading comprehension skills here, guys. If he said, what game do you like, then I like the 2:30.
Let's just talk about the games that Fran's interested in. All right,
Yes.
let's do that.
Nice.
No.
Oklahoma City, it depends on the health of Durant. He's missed the last 3 games, ankle injury. Popovich, Lord knows he rests everybody.
Yeah, he's the best.
On Christmas, I would see him playing a full lineup.
He's going to.
Kawhi Leonard is still banged up, I believe.
But he'll play.
Parker.
He'll play.
Yeah, Kawhi is banged up.
He'll play, though.
San Antonio at home.
Yeah, I don't think there's any timetable for his return. I don't know if he's playing.
Oh, he's playing.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's not playing.
I'll talk to him.
He's not playing.
There's no lineup.
Big on the FanDuel.
There's no line.
Because
There's no line
injuries.
for the game, no.
'Cause
I've seen
injuries.
it.
He came out. He said he hopes to play Thursday.
His hand injury.
Kawhi, right?
Yeah.
His doctor said I've been doing injuries for the hand for 40 years. He's never seen this injury before.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
What happened to his hand?
How
The Hook?
crazy is that?
He's Captain Hook?
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with his
Little bitty
hand.
hook.
No, he's got the hand like the guy from Scary Movie. Grab my strong
My
hand.
strong hand. My germs.
We were getting low
No,
on Christmas Eve.
yeah, we're getting real bad. Yeah, we really got there already. Sorry, guys.
We're going.
We're all getting cold. So, no, I really am getting cold. I got nothing, I don't think. But, no, I'm excited to watch that game. I think, it's going to – the Thunder Healthier is supposed to be one of the top 2-3 teams in the West. So, to me, the Spurs is still the team to be dethroned. I don't care if they finish the 8th seed in the West. So, until then, the Spurs are my pick.
You sure you didn't get a camera for Christmas for your new team?
Oh,
I'm just
touche.
saying.
Patriot fans, you going to take that?
This guy.
Whoops.
Well, bad. But I gotta. We'll talk. All right, we gotta talk about the Knicks, guys. I know we're bad. Gypsy, you're a Knicks fan, right? Is it bad? Yeah. It's
Exactly.
the worst team ever.
Exactly.
So we need Gypsy to talk a little with his Knicks. I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that,
cool,
but
that's cool.
I mean, just the joke of watching Liam Nielsen's commercial about this Knicks
Oh,
game
I
at
saw
12
that.
o'clock is an absolute
laughing.
joke. I
With
can't
Amari?
stop laughing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually didn't see it. If the moment the Knicks come on the screen, I usually turn the channel. I'm not even gonna front. This is really really bad. I don't even know what they're. Have they hit double digits yet as far as wins yet?
No, 25.
5 and 25.
We're
Five and
the 3
25.
pick in the draft right now, right?
Yep. And this is the first year they're actually allowed to pick in the first round.
Yeah. Phil.
Tank the season.
Who's coming up in the draft? Does anyone know?
Yeah, what's his face from Kentucky?
Jabari.
Kentucky.
The big kid from Duke.
Okafor.
Okafor, Tyson
Okay.
Jones.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Because honestly, Amari needs to leave.
Leave.
Yeah, he's gone. Do we even still have Tyson Chandler? I don't need.
No, he's in Dallas.
He's in Dallas.
That shows
He
you
went
they
back
really
to
haven't
Dallas.
watched the pick.
No, I really haven't, dude. I have not.
No,
have
I
not.
think actually, I'll be honest with you. I think the Tyson Chandler trade is actually the reason they're in the position they're in
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
I think they got basically a bag of donuts and a few nickels they got on the bus for Chandler. They could have gotten a lot more for him. I think it was more the fact that Phil wanted Felton out of town. And he
Because
was
of the
like, all
gun
right.
situation.
Right. So he was like, you know what? He found someone who was like, all right, I'll take Felton, but I want.
They're all. It's
I
clearing
want
cap
Chandler.
space. That's what they're doing. They're
They're clearing the cap space. They had to pay for Melo. They got a draft pick
Clearing-
coming up.
Listen,
But
they're
as a
going to
Knick-
get players next year with
I don't even think
Phil.
Melo's on the team next year.
Oh, he'll be here.
No,
I
he
just
ain't
don't.
going.
No way.
I don't want him
so,
to be.
man. I really don't.
I heard he's off. I heard February gone.
I think he's going to drop his trade
He'll be
clause,
here.
and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
do not be surprised if he's a member of the Chicago Bulls.
I was just gonna ask
you-
Carmelo
February.
Anthony is not
Gasol
going
and
Give-
Carmelo?
Give us Jimmy Butler.
He just-
Give me Jimmy
Didn't he
Butler.
just sign?
Anthony is not going anywhere.
He's not
They're
going
asking
anywhere.
Too much.
He's
They're
staying
not-
here.
He's not going anywhere. He'll be in New York.
You're right. You know what we need Melo to do? We need Melo to walk in the middle of those riots in the city. and
We're
just
gonna
end
get
it.
some players. He'll stay in
We're
New
gonna get some
York.
players. The Knicks-
That's why
I
he
said it
signed
now.
us.
I hate Melo. I've hated Melo since we gave up Danilo for him. What a
Knicks
waste.
are
Listen to me.
Lose miserably
If, you know what's
tomorrow.
funny is, sorry.
You're a horrible person.
You know, with
I'm the
Melo,
best.
You
is
are
if
the
he
best.
would have waited, his whole
What a
thing
horrible
that he
person.
his biggest thing this offseason was, I've never had the opportunity to be treated as a free agent, yada yada. That whole line of bull crap.
Yeah.
If he would have waited 4 months before the Knicks pulled off that initial trade for him, you realize the team that he would have been coming to with the Knicks. Danilo's still there. Wilson Chandler's
That's what
still
I'm
there.
saying.
Like Chauncey Billups was going to still be
Wilson
there.
Chandler, Timothy Mozgov.
He
Who's
would
the
have
starter, by the way?
been coming to a good team that he would have then elevated to become
Exactly.
a playoff contender. As
That was my
opposed to-
argument when we did it.
Right. And instead, what he did was, okay, I want to be traded to the Knicks, get rid of everybody, and now I'm the only player there.
Because that's what he wants. He doesn't want to win
But
championships.
he's not that good. He's not that good.
Oh, he's
I
very
agree.
good.
No,
He's not
Carmelo
that good.
Anthony?
He's
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 not
not a
good.
bad year. He's very good.
You want a good
he's not.
basketball
You guys
player? They
are
can play on
nuts.
both sides of the court.
You guys are nuts.
No one plays both sides of the court. This is the NBA.
insane.
No,
Some
players
people-
on both
Carmelo
sides
Anthony's
of
one of the
court.
best players in the NBA.
Dugan, I
He
didn't-
really is.
No, he's not. Not anymore. He's not.
He's not. He's not even top
This year,
5.
he's terrible. This
He might
year,
not
he's
be-
terrible.
He might not be top 10 right now in the NBA.
We understand. We are talking about this year, but he's a phenomenal player.
I don't
Not
see it.
this year.
I think he
Monk?
This is the worst conversation I've ever had. This is.
You think Melo's a top?
It's not. No, he's not a top 5 this year. No,
Not
Still
this
easily
year,
a top
but he's
10
still
player in the league.
he's one of the
And
better
when
players.
when he is on, he is the best scorer in the league. Not
Yeah.
the second best, the best scorer in the league. Better than Durant when he is on.
I was just about to say, you think he's
better than
Kevin.
Durant. He's the best scorer as far as getting to the hoop and scoring and getting to the free throw line. The best.
No one can hit fadeaway shots
Listen,
on the
Fred,
block like Melo.
Not even
drinking the
close.
punch.
It's disgusting.
Drinking the
I'm not drinking no punch. There's
It's not even.
there's le-
It's listen
there's
to me.
legitimately no players on the Knicks.
He has nothing.
besides him.
Because of him.
Fran, he didn't have anything in Denver either.
Because of him.
The Knicks have been messed up since
Fran.
Isaiah Thomas.
He played with
We've had
Allen
nobody.
Iverson.
Oh, that's true.
Done. I'll end the argument
Chauncey
there.
Billups.
Thanks for
Chauncey
coming.
Billups.
Allen Iverson.
Chauncey
Allen
Billups.
Iverson was 78 when he played with
And he's
him.
still better than the
He
entire
was.
Knicks roster.
Exactly.
He probably
has
was, too.
nobody.
But we bring the ball up court. What do we say?
To give him another player.
Prigioni,
They're
take
trying
a
to run
three?
a triangle offense, and it can't
No, but
physically
this
can't
is
be done with
his
these players.
fault.
How is it his fault?
He took $130 million.
It's our fault we don't have a point guard for 7 years.
Because he wanted to get traded to the Knicks to give up half the Knicks team. The Knicks were building a team, and he said, break it down so I could be the star in New York, so I can have a billboard, so I can make the New York Knicks irrelevant again.
And the only reason why he came here was because his wife wanted to be here with
You know what, Lola? I hope you have a failed pregnancy. I hope your next kid is born stupid. Done. There's my Merry Christmas wish. You want a New York Knicks pipe bomb?
All right.
I'm unleashing.
All right, well, we can't
We
be
have
airing this
5
episode
wins.
next week.
5 wins.
It was nice knowing everyone.
5 wins.
I'll see you in 2015.
Get out of New York City. You're not a New Yorker.
What
You're a
is
joke.
wrong with
that-
you,
laugh.
man?
Is that the
honestly
FCC
gonna
on the
laugh.
line?
Cut the
When the
clip.
Knicks
Send it to
actually
Melo's
get
house.
a decent player, and you're going to see Carmelo Anthony be one of the top players in the
Dude,
NBA
he
again,
had-
and you're
No
going to
way.
be praising him.
I will
No
never
way.
praise this
No way.
man.
I'm going to
What are you nuts?
I didn't even cheer for him at Syracuse.
You don't think we're gonna make the playoffs like 4 years
No.
on this team?
No.
He dropped 40 points in the
He was
playoffs for
great at
us.
Syracuse.
Can't
Of
wait.
course he
I'm
is.
great in college. So was McNamara.
Love Jerry.
Thank you, now.
You're the biggest Jerry fan.
I know, so I point right at it.
He's
Love
so
Jerry
mad that he's not in
Madden.
the NBA.
I'm so mad myself.
Jerry McNamara is making groceries right now. He's selling tires right now.
He is actually the assistant coach at Syracuse.
I knew
okay?
that now.
He is under Boeheim, hand in hand, holding hands at
And he
Cuse
still
right
doesn't
now.
make a good
Okay?
enough salary. He still has to sell tires.
He's still relevant on campus. He graduated
I
8
want no
years
more
ago.
Anthony children in society. I'm over this.
McNamara.
Next game, Cleveland, Miami.
No, you know.
And there's your pipe bomb of the night.
Friend, I have a question.
Go ahead. I hate this guy.
Oklahoma City's in the 10 seed.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
a stacked West.
Stacked.
Stack.
You know why?
Are they going to make the playoff?
Yes, and you want to know why, Monk?
Well,
Stories, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why the story. What sells tickets?
Exactly.
Stories. What does the NBA want? Stories. What happens? They're going to have to play the Spurs in the first round of the playoffs.
I don't know. Anthony Davis is a pretty good story.
I love him. He's the best player in the NBA.
Well, he's the 9 seed.
He's the MVP.
Well, he's in the 9 seed.
He's going to get the 8.
How do you feel about that?
He's going to get the 8.
He's going to get the 8. Phoenix is out, and then it's going to be San Antonio, Clippers, Dallas, Houston, Memphis, Portland, Golden State. Which one is the Thunder knocking off? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nobody.
It ain't Golden State.
Nobody.
It ain't Portland.
No one.
It ain't
Nobody.
Memphis.
They're
It
out.
ain't Houston.
Agreed.
No one.
They're out in the
Dallas
first
is a
round.
team that interests me because
Guys, Dallas
I don't
is
really,
so good.
I'm not crazy about this trade though.
What?
You're out of your mind.
Why don't you
Out
like
of
it,
your
Monk?
mind.
Why don't you like it?
Tell
Just
us.
tell me how Dirk, maybe Dirk, Rondo, Parsons don't fit. Tell me.
They got a defensive player, and he's supposed to help them defensively. They don't play no defense in the West. That's the problem.
That's what I said. I play no defense in any game,
I
in any
disagree
team,
with you more.
besides San Antonio.
He's right.
I think Cuban should already win GM of the year. Now,
Yeah.
because he made a promise to Nowitzki before the season started. He said, take a little bit less. I will build a team around you.
Very
he
true.
has built a team around him. He has
Very
gotten
true.
Chandler, who is a defensive
Chandler
presence.
Parsons still.
You got Parsons. You got, obviously you got Dirk. And now you add Rajon Rondo, who over the last 3 years has more triple-doubles than any person.
Monta Ellis too.
Yeah, Monta
A
Ellis.
shooter, pure score.
Pure.
I'm not big on Monte Ellis. Great
He's
scorer,
he's
but I'm not big
but
on
That's
he's a
all he
pure-
does.
That's all he
That's
does.
what Melo does.
That's all he does. He, if you really think about
That's
it,
his job.
Melo doesn't play defense.
He is.
That's
You're
his
right.
job.
You're right,
He's-
but he's not as good.
I
No,
can say,
no,
but
no.
it's the same player.
Yeah, he is. The same
You know,
player.
but I think this trade elevates Dallas to the 1 or 2 seed. All kidding aside, in the West,
No,
I think they will
nah.
be there. They will
They'll
be
be a
there.
3.
I'm telling you. No, they're gonna catch up. You got to remember, he's in there 2 days.
Yeah, but the
They're gonna
teams
go
of the
on
1 and 2 are amazing.
They're gonna go on a run. Listen to me. The Splash Brothers are playing
When-
way over their head.
when they're
right
healthy,
No.
who's the best
way
team
over
in
their
the
head.
West?
Golden State.
No way.
Golden State.
I love the
think so.
Warriors.
I think when they're healthy, I think it is. I
They
think
just
it's
lost to the
Golden State.
Lakers.
Golden
I don't-
State.
They just lost to the Lakers without Kobe Bryant.
Guys, that happens.
End the conversation.
That should never happen.
Ever.
What does that tell you about Kobe?
That they don't because
tough.
that's
That
what
the
happens.
sport is fixed.
No, hold on. I'm going to secure that right now. You know what that says about Kobe? The same thing it says about Carmelo. Get the ball hog off the team and watch how a team plays.
It's a team
Exactly.
game.
Listen,
Boz, you don't think those players on Kobe Bryant's teammates wanted to show Kobe Bryant up that he wasn't playing? You're 100% right.
Okay.
You're
if you
100% right.
Carmelo does pass the ball, and legitimately two
Yeah, when
seconds
he's got
later,
4
they
people
throw
on
it
him.
right back to him because they don't want to shoot. I don't know why.
Because they're told. Give
true,
him the
dude.
ball.
No,
I'll tell you the
it's
ball.
because
It's like the
players are
play.
so bad. They
Run
look
the
at Carmelo
play.
and say, "Look,
Guys, can we
Run the play.
let's talk Knicks one more second. Derek Fisher should be fired.
Fired. He's up.
Derek
Fired.
Fisher, good try.
How did this guy make it to Christmas?
You're a disgrace,
Derek
Fisher.
should go
Disgrace.
fishing.
You're a disgrace.
He's not going to get fired because he's got.
he's got to get one
He's
more
got.
year."
Now forget about that. He's got Phil Jackson pulling the strings behind. It's only a matter of time till Phil cuts the strings and drops in.
You know, the
Yeah.
Knicks are beating themselves up over. They didn't get Steve Kerr.
Well, Steve Kerr's
Steve
happy
Kerr
he didn't
on
come
Golden
here.
State. Back to Golden State.
Golden State's
When they have Andrew Bogut, when they have their best defensive
David Lee.
David
when
Lee
they
just came
have
back,
David
too,
Lee to
yeah.
score, when they have depth
He's right.
at
You know
that
what's
position,
crazy?
they will be the most complete team.
David Lee's not
Better
even
than
the starter.
Memphis.
Not even
Better
playing.
than
Not even a
Memphis.
starter.
You're right,
David Lee
Monk.
anymore.
Better than Memphis.
They're the
Portland,
best.
They're a high-scoring team. They light it up. You got Aldridge,
playing really
Miller,
good defense,
great
too.
scoring team. I
Klay
don't think
Thompson
they
scores and plays defense. He might be the most underrated defensive player I've ever watched this season.
Houston's
You better
another
mind,
team.
too.
They score. Houston scores.
You know what?
scores. I
Merry
don't
Christmas. I'm
trust
buying
their
myself a
team.
Warrior jerseys.
I don't.
Are you a Memphis fan, Mug? I like how they play ball.
I love
Memphis.
Love Memphis.
They're a great basketball team to watch.
If it's any team that could just buckle down.
Would you guys judge me if I
shut
told you I
down
bought the?
defensively,
You could buy 5 teams on the NBA package. I bought the Warriors.
Wait, you could
They're-
pay.
Well, they're
You
probably
could
the most
get
entertaining
teams. You don't have to buy the whole
You
thing.
buy teams now.
Nice, smart.
Nice.
Smart.
Gold State, Dub City.
How do you feel about
It's
the
a nice little stocking stuffer right there, you know?
like the Clippers team?
Yes, I just don't think they're. I think there's two. I think the Spurs are better. I think the Clippers are obviously going to contend. They'll push a series to 7, but I still think the Spurs are better. I think that the Warriors are better. I think
Is Dallas better?
Dallas is better. I think Dallas is coached by a better coach.
I don't know.
Listen, the West is interesting. The East is a joke.
The West is a bomb squad.
Bomb.
There's so many teams.
Well, they said it last year. If you would have taken the Heat out of the Heat with their record in the East last year, they would have been like the 7th seed in the West.
Yeah.
Right now, the Heat are in playoff position.
Yeah.
Oh,
which I did not think.
But you
we
talk,
have to talk about it.
but you talk about parity in NFL before with Fran and the Eagles,
Right.
and you see it here in the NBA too. And
Yeah.
it's really bad here.
Really
To
bad.
me, maybe drama-wise, maybe not entertainment-wise as far as the flow of the game, this is the most interesting scenario tomorrow. LeBron James
Yes.
going back to Miami.
I can't wait to watch that.
What kind of... They're gonna
They're
have
not
a
even
video,
real fans.
They already said they're going to have a video tribute.
In Miami.
Did he die?
They're gonna have a video tribute to him before the game. Me, personally, if you were a Miami fan, how would you feel?
Well, you know,
Miami fans out
you
there?
can put $1 million on it that we're gonna have a LeBron James
I don't
charity
know.
clip going on in Miami tomorrow.
That stadium's empty until halftime.
you can just throw money on that's gonna happen. They're gonna do what they always do with LeBron, put him in the brightest light possible, make him look good because they'll never make him look bad unless the true fans, like people who watch the show and listen to the show, will see right through him. And everything, they'll shake hands, and Dwayne Wade will say some nice things about him, and everyone will have a good game, and it'll come down to the fourth quarter.
That's
I think
8
mine.
o'clock Christmas Day, right?
No, that's 5
5
o'clock.
o'clock.
That's the third game.
5 o'clock.
So
What
5
am I
o'clock.
The thing with that
doing?
is
I'm playing FIFA.
gonna be cutting my hand.
Cleveland just lost for
Send me a
Varejao.
request.
Yeah,
I'm
Monk.
watching this game.
Just lost Varejao to a torn ACL for the season, and Miami doesn't have Bosch.
I was just
That's a
gonna
big
ask you
loss.
that.
Well,
Miami
Bosch-
doesn't have- Bosch is hurt.
Bosch has stepped out of the shadow, by the way. He's having quite the season.
Great season.
Well, before he got
he's still
hurt, yeah.
and
I wanna-
he's still doo-doo.
I love Chris Bosch.
I like Chris
My
Bosh.
man.
He's
You
the
are
best
a big
player
Chris
on that
Bosh fan.
team. He's the
wow.
best player on that team. Cleveland's gonna win this game. They're gonna go in, even with just the vengeance
Yes.
factor. Cleveland's gonna win this.
I
game.
think Cleveland does win
Miami
this
doesn't
game.
have the horses to keep
I,
up with them.
I think
Even losing
the
Varejao.
I think the key to this game is the benches.
Yeah,
That is what's
it
been
definitely.
Cleveland. The starting
Mm.
lineup is still gelling, and
Mm-hmm.
we all knew this was going to happen. We had to give them time to kind of get to know each
now
other.
losing Varejao
Because
really
now
hurts.
they all started playing their true positions. LeBron James is your point guard. Kyrie Irving is your two, and Kevin Love is down.
You guys want
underneath.
to regurgitate a little bit?
Sure.
I'm looking at the leader for assists on the Knicks on average. It's Jose Calderon at 4.2.
He hasn't
right?
played
That's
in
your
how
point guard.
long?
I
Didn't even
understand.
start the season.
Which should give him a benefit. He should actually have a higher assists per game average
Dude.
because there's less games to screw up in
The options now at center
compared to John Wall.
for the Cavs
Hayward.
are Brendan Hayward and Alex Kirk, kid out of Utah.
Kevin Love's got to slide over and then start Tristan Thompson at the forward.
Yes. There you go.
So,
That
game's
is
just
but if you don't
Boom.
think that this
Just like
game
that.
is going to be
Bang.
back and forth, D Wade versus LeBron going back and forth the whole
Is
time.
that even a fair matchup?
Hey, that's going to be. I'm
Tomorrow,
telling you
right?
right now,
For
that's
one
going to be the
day.
game.
I think-
LeBron's
For one
going
day
to
it will
shoot,
be.
I don't
and
think-
D Wade's going to. They're
one
probably
day.
both going to score 30-something points.
I think they're gonna put Dang on James.
Yeah,
They're gonna put.
it'll be
Dang
a
on
smart
James.
move. Put the
Late-
doogie
And
on.
Wade will be on Kyrie.
So everybody here pretty much is Cleveland, or I'm taking Cleveland.
I think Miami.
I'm with Foz. I'm with
I like
Miami.
Miami in this game.
You like Miami to
I
win
think
without
Miami's
Bosh?
a better
Christmas miracle at home. Yeah.
I don't even
It'll
know.
be-
I just think Miami's a better overall team. I think they built
I don't
I like
agree.
Cleveland.
a good team.
I don't agree.
Cleveland?
I love Cleveland.
I don't go for the name.
I think LeBron goes there and laughs at them. That's what I think happens.
I'm with the Heat.
So we're skip the 8 o'clock because what's the point?
Well,
Well, at the Lakers beating the Warriors,
Yeah.
we might have to talk about this game now.
yeah, because we have to talk about the Bulls. And
We gotta talk about.
are they going to come out of the East this year? Are they?
1,000,000,000%.
I love it. I like what they did with their. I love the addition of Pau Gasol.
Absolutely.
Anyone?
Absolutely.
Monk, I am a
Still play.
big Pau Gasol hater, and he is fantastic
Yeah.
on the Bulls. I hate Pau
He
Gasol
fits.
more than anyone,
He's
even the
Nelly-
Lakers
Nelly
dynasty.
hates-
I can't
legitimately
stand
hated
him.
him.
I would have
But
cried
Nelly
as a Knicks
fits so
fan if we
much,
got
though.
him, but he's fantastic with Chicago.
Guys,
Him and Noah
fantastic.
together
Listen,
underneath.
Jimmy Butler
Jimmy Butler's
is
phenomenal.
a superstar. Jimmy Butler is most improved player of the year and defensive player of the year
Yeah,
already.
Aaron Brooks is a backup point guard.
Back
they have
up.
Kirk Heinrich
Backing
as a
him up.
backup point
I
guard.
take Monk.
They have Taj Gibson as a backup forward.
And he's
This team
great.
is deep. This team is awesome.
And what's the other guy? The
Oh,
You got
Mirotic.
Mirotic is a star.
a very good player.
And you
Very
got-
good. Big man that can shoot the three.
And you got-
Dunleavy's coming off the
got
bench. They're
McDermott.
gonna
This is
win
a
out of the
very,
East.
very good team.
got-
Healthy,
They're gonna
they
blow
come
the
out.
Lakers
It's a good
out
team.
tomorrow.
You
They're
got
very
Dougie
defensive.
I think they can
McDermott.
blow the Lakers.
Tom Thibodeau's a real.
Dougie McDermott.
Out of Creighton.
McDermott,
Out of
out of
Creighton.
Creighton.
I
My
think
favorite guy.
Chicago.
Thibodeau, great job, buddy.
He's
Yo, he's
fantastic.
Great job.
defensive coach.
Fantastic. I really like Chicago. I
Me
really
too.
like that franchise.
I hope they do well.
Maybe they can get
That's
back
a great
to their glory.
city.
Maybe they get back to their glory.
I hope so. That's a city that deserves it. You know
I
what?
said Noah and
Great
Derrick
city.
Rose are
We've
good
been waiting a
stars.
long time for this. Okay, we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a Bulls fan.
I am a Bulls fan.
Oh, very nice.
I have been a Bulls
Good
fan
for
for
you.
a very long time.
All right.
I wish I grew up during the Jordan era.
And you said jumping on the bandwagon.
No. I swear to you, I have been a Bulls fan my entire life.
You know what?
I've hated the Knicks, and I'll tell you why. Because my godmother was a Knicks fan, and I hated everything that she did.
Okay.
Really?
I hope
It got personal.
so,
It got personal.
so
It got
it was
personal.
nothing personal. So I just watched Jordan destroy the Knicks constantly, and I was like, you know what? I like this guy. And yeah, I jumped on the bandwagon back then.
Well, it's better than jumping on the Utah bandwagon back in the day. Having a real dark day.
Gameplay wise,
They play
flow of the
basketball,
game.
you thought?
This last game at 10:30.
Great game.
This is the best game.
I'll be watching.
By far, the best game of the day, best game of the night. These are two
Golden State will
teams
handle
that
us.
do not like each other. They clearly voiced their opinions about it. They do not like each other. I actually think Golden State lost that game to the Lakers the other night. They were looking ahead.
Me too.
You know, they were already in LA. They had to stay in LA. They had a Christmas Day showdown. I think they were looking past the Lakers, saying we can get this win. They're fully looking ahead to this game.
And I think they lose.
Mug, you should be able to look past the Lakers and still beat the Lakers.
Yeah, I
though.
agree.
Really should.
Without Kobe Bryant.
Without Kobe Bryant.
There was a
1,000,000% agree.
There was a picture going around on Facebook where it was like a split picture, and it was Byron Scott with his hands crossed, like, who's going to take all the shots now that Kobe's out? And you see Nick Young with his hands up, like, oh, I got it, don't worry about it.
Swaggy.
You know, so it's just like, he should just be worried about sleeping with Iggy
Isn't he
Azalea
having a little?
and not have to
He's
worry.
having a nice with Iggy Azalea, right?
Yeah, but nah.
I'd like to have a nice with Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
She just got him like
I love Golden State, Monk.
Yeah,
No, I don't
it
like
was,
Golden State. Like, I'm
no,
obsessed
it
with
was
Golden State for
fourth.
this
It was
game.
like an old school.
I think it's going to be like a
Yes, it was like
130 to 101.
I think the Clippers win this game.
I know. I
Is Bogut
love
back?
the Warriors.
Huh?
Bogut is
They're all
not
back. Bogut, I heard, is playing. If Bogut's not playing, it's closer than I
I
thought.
want to see 240 points in this game. That's all I want.
No, I got 130,
216, I want to
101.
see 240.
You might.
I don't care who
He's not-
wins.
well,
I'm a Knicks fan.
he's out.
I want to see
Total's
240.
216.
He's not even
Close game. I
216.
still like Golden State, though.
I want to go up in the air. See some threes get rained
Who
down.
do you liking this?
I'm not a big fan of the Clippers per se, so I'm going Warriors. So I'll be rooting for the Warriors. And yeah, I think the Warriors are better. I'm going Warriors.
I like Warriors too.
Warriors.
I think they're
Warriors
they
on the
have
road.
they're better talented team.
You pick the Clippers, right?
Clippers are at home.
It's
I like the Clippers.
Basketball,
it's I don't
it
know.
matters.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I got
Paul is my favorite. I like Golden State.
Chris Paul's my favorite.
Here-
I like
here-
Golden State.
Here's the thing, though, is that the Clippers are probably the only team in the NBA that can keep up with Golden State's tempo. They
Yeah,
can
they
can
can.
go up and down the floor with
Absolutely.
them and keep up with them. And I just, if you're gonna ask me right now who I'm gonna take, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, I'm gonna take Chris Paul.
But if
It's
you're
close, but I'm gonna take Chris Paul.
But if you're gonna give me the shooters,
I don't know.
if
It's
you're
not
gonna-
close.
if you're
I
gonna
hate
say-
Chris Paul.
If you're gonna
I
say you
hate
could
Chris
take
Paul.
Matt Barnes and
Hate
J.J.
him.
Redick or
Hate him.
Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry, I think I could.
Klay Thompson
See,
and stuff.
but Foz, don't you believe and everybody's like the ride of the day? Like when you watch football, you see home team win. Oh, a road team has to win. So if I pick Miami win and the Bulls are gonna win and the Spurs are gonna win,
Oh, we picked the
I gotta
Bullets.
pick the road team. so
we got the Bullets.
We're picking the Knicks to win.
No, we got the Bullets.
I didn't even pick that game. But
Bullets. They're the Wizards.
They're the
I'm
Bullets.
picking the Knicks.
2013.
I'm picking the Knicks.
They're the Bullets.
It's Christmas. I'm picking the
picking the
Knicks.
Knicks?
Yeah,
They're the Washington Bullets.
we're taking the Knicks.
Real quick, what you just stated was confirmed. Terrence, he's going to start.
Who
Cavs.
for the Cavs?
Tristan
Thompson.
Thompson, sorry.
Yeah, it's the only it's their only play.
And Josh Smith is signing with Houston.
Wow, good move. Houston, they never give up.
Yo,
man.
Josh Smith used to be the best fantasy basketball player.
He was because he was a five-tool player.
Yeah, like
Was.
he'd be a one pick. Like you take him over LeBron because
Yeah.
you get
That's
him.
a big signing.
That's
That's
huge.
a big signing.
Yep.
Interesting.
Fran, who do you got? Warriors, Clips.
I'm never going against
Detroit released
the
them.
Warriors. I love them. I have an allegiance to that team. I don't know why. I still think that they're going
Fun
to
to
make.
watch.
You
they're
really,
great.
you really have no limit on bandwagons that you joined, do you?
I'm not a Warrior fan, but I can't enjoy a product.
The way you sound like you own
You
stock
are
in the team.
bitter Eagle fan.
What do you want me to say?
Oh my! It's
Okay,
been a bad week for him
Yeah.
for sports.
What do you
It's
want
been
me
a
to
really
say?
bad week.
Mark, did
for
I say
Fran.
anything bandwagon-esque, or did I just enjoy a product? If I'm a neutral fan and I'm turning on the TV, I'm not turning on the TV to watch two boring teams. I'm going to say, all right, I want to watch the Warriors play the Mavericks. Good game. I'll watch it. I'm not going to watch the Warriors play the Knicks. Blowout. I'm not going to watch it. I want to watch the Warriors beat the Clippers.
Okay.
Good product. Good game to watch. NBA, thank you for a story.
Gonna be good.
Gonna be good. Gonna be a good Christmas.
Good Christmas Day.
We'll continue our NBA talk.
We also
as
got bowl
move on.
season going on, guys.
We
There was some
have
bowl games today.
That's
Western
right.
Kentucky.
Western
nice.
Kentucky, very nice. Nice.
Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for calling in. What's your name?
This is Nick and Dre.
Nick and Dre, huh?
Dre.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? We were just calling in. We were curious to see what Nelson thinks about Marcus Mariota being a Buck next year.
I'm not. I don't want it to happen, Dre. I really don't. I want Winston. I'm from Florida State. Been watching him. I don't want the rest of Mariota. I think he's too small. I see Alex Smith in him. They're comparing to Kaepernick and Rodgers. I want the winner. I want the guy that comes from behind that he always does every single game he plays. I want a winner finally. So I'm with him.
Oh, my God. You really want Winston over Mariota?
Yes.
Come on.
Exactly.
Listen, people watching, these are two Jet fans on the line right now, okay? Two diehard Jet fans. And I got to ask these Jet fans, who do you want in the draft? So I'm going to switch to that. Yes, I want Winston over Mariota. I say it every week on the show. So for you Jet fans, who do you want as your coach, one, and who do you want to pick?
I don't think Ryan's going anywhere.
I want an offensive coach. That's one. I'm not sure which one yet. But if I had to choose a quarterback, I would choose famous Jameis in a heartbeat over Mariota.
Thank you.
You want a winner, you know?
What a winner.
We're in agreement there. We hope you take Mariota, Buck.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. Later, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
The Jet fans calling. The season's been over since October.
it was over in August.
Last year.
It was over in August.
It was over last year.
They were having a discussion about those two. Now that we brought that up, and they said going into the draft, obviously,
Who's
these are
they?
the two. ESPN. I was, they were discussing, and they were saying these are the two premier names in the draft. They said, as a team, which way do you go? Do you take the guy who, on the field, precision, plays the game the right way, studies everything, but has a ton of off-the-field issues? Or do you take the guy in Mariota who, on the field, you can mold him into whatever you want, is a good student of the game, doesn't give you any problems? Do you
I like problems. I want a winner on the field.
A lot's going to be answered on New Year's Day in this game, I think, for people that are
It's really a
weighing.
tough question. With all like the rules and stuff that's going on with the NFL now and all the off-field issues, Winston really
He might not ever see the
not-
field.
yeah, he might not see the field. If he
You
does
don't
something
think
wrong.
Lovie Smith's going to take him under his wing? You don't think Tony Dungy, the old Bucks coach, is not going to come into play here?
He's going to live in his house.
Absolutely. If we goes to Tampa, he's staying home in Florida. That's the best move for him, and that's what
agree now.
probably the NFL wants because he
agree.
is a big attraction, a big draw. Because you know what, controversy sells. As simple as that.
Especially
Sex
in a
sells,
market,
controversy sells.
especially in a market where apparently the Bucks like black out. Like there's not a lot of people watching these games. If you can get someone who could sell jerseys, put fans, in the
FSU
stands,
fans.
you're getting a whole new market that you didn't have initially. He's staying. He's going to be a Buck now. Congratulations. I'll be cheering with you.
We got shows coming up to that, but we're in bowl season. And Dugan, what the heck happened in the BYU Memphis game before we pick our games this week? There was a bit of a controversy. BYU, by the way, Brigham Young. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened, Dukes?
That was one of the most entertaining games I ever watched. It was just back and forth.
Yeah.
And at the end, that was just a huge brawl. If you guys didn't see it,
Yeah,
that was. I mean, I don't see who. I don't know who started it. honestly.
Memphis started it.
But
It was
that's
throwing haymakers.
That's
Haymakers.
crazy.
what I heard.
What happened?
But this is-
people were coming bloodied off. People were like hitting each other with helmets. It was
Yeah,
nuts.
it was
really
like the
nuts.
U was on the field, and the game was in Miami, and that's what. And people, I saw people on Twitter say, "Oh, the game's in Miami. It must be in a fight." But this is BYU. These are good old boys.
Yeah.
But these,
And it's nuts.
it's crazy. Like especially like you said, BYU. Didn't they suspend a kid last year because he had sex with his girlfriend?
Yes, you're not allowed to have sex. So you know what, Faz? A lot of frustration has to get out during the holidays.
So they got hyped up energy.
I mean, they got to leash out
Built
somehow.
up sexual tension.
Yeah.
Seriously, BYU team.
Thank you, Monk.
College, not having sex.
Not for
That's
nothing,
wrong.
but like, who in their right mind would agree to that?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Why would you say anything?
It's blasphemy, I tell you. How
I'm
long
not
would you
going to
last
BYU.
there?
Dugan, give me some bowl winners, baby. Let's go.
Let's look. You want to look at?
I'll give you.
we'll do
I'll give
up
you a
till
winner.
Wednesday.
Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky was a lock.
That was,
They won.
that was a winner. That was
a lock.
one
They were a
of
lock.
Dugan's bowl game winners.
You know, lock. We had we wrote an article. What team was it that we chose? South Alabama. South Alabama.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Joke.
And the overs
up
hit.
an 80-yard touchdown.
We
under
gave
a minute.
up an 80-yard touchdown Hail Mary play with a minute 15 on the clock. Disgusting. 28-27. The over hit. South Alabama hit. You think the game's over? End of the game, they're pumping, and the 80-yard ball goes in the air, splits the corner and the safety. Guy gets untouched and runs in the end zone. So fans who read the article, I am sorry for that, but we will make it up to you because we are rolling right now. So we're gonna go this week.
It was horrible.
I'm gonna pick.
Thank God I didn't watch the game.
I'm gonna pick the Miami South Carolina game because I'm a U fan. We're gonna say our goodbye to Duke Johnson, Denzel. It's gonna be a very emotional game for me. I would say there's going to be a lot of points in this game. We don't have a defense. Steve Spurrier is an offensive genius. Trick plays will come out in this game.
Oh, boy.
Mike Davis versus Duke Johnson, running back versus running back. Just take the over if you're a gambler, okay? But Al Golden does not have a bowl win. So I think South Carolina is not as strong as they once were. I think Golden's going to go all in this game. And I'm going to pick Miami because he's going to be on the hot seat going 0-4 in bowl games now. And you haven't beat Florida State. So Miami's my pick over the weekend. Saturday game. Dukes.
Like I'm going to stick to Saturday. I'm going to go with a bit of a homer. Game at Yankee Stadium. Pinstripe Bowl. BC versus Penn State.
You attending that?
I go every year. I have to go. I have to go. But honestly, I got to go Penn State in this game. I don't think Boston College is good. They don't throw the ball very well. They're a running team. This is the first year Penn State is back from their sanctions. This is their first bowl game. I think they're going to go ballistic. They're going to go nuts. Hackenberg, great quarterback. I'm taking Penn State.
That's I heard the quarterback from
very
Penn State
good.
is
Very good quarterback, and I'm taking Penn State. And I believe they're underdogs for this game.
Oh, beautiful.
So,
Monk, you like Penn State?
I like Penn State. I do.
Did you see their jerseys? They're fantastic.
Oh, Penn State?
Penn State, yeah.
I did not see them.
They are blue.
They're going all out for
white,
this coming back.
and the numbers are pinstriped. Phenomenal.
They're going all out.
As a Yankee fan, I would buy the jersey.
Right.
Phenomenal jersey. I haven't seen Boston College's, but phenomenal Penn State jersey. Phenomenal. That's a nice Christmas gift.
That's cool.
But
real cool.
Monk, do you got any college thought before?
Because I cannot. I just really can't wait to see the Sugar Bowl. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
The main four.
I find myself rooting for Nick Saban.
Yeah, but that's next week. We can hit that next week.
This week, no, I don't have nothing.
Okay.
I'm interested in the Pinstripe Bowl. I want to see that quarterback for Penn State.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good. Dukes, quick, Spitfire, Nebraska, USC. Who do you like? Abdullah.
Oh, man, that's hard.
Aguilar. Got good prospects in this game.
I'm going to go USC just because I like their quarterback play, and I think they can throw the ball better. Nebraska, all he can do is run.
Right. Well, their coach is gone. Is Pelini gone, right?
Pelini's gone. I think
then you got to take USC.
Like Kentucky or something.
Pipe block.
Hold on. Did you read the article about them? They're open for a coach.
Nebraska?
For a coach. Yeah.
It's on Craigslist.
I'll sign up for this right now.
Come on. I swear to you, someone put on and they were like, what makes you like the best fit? I play well with your team in video games. Was someone's reasoning for them to be the head coach?
Hey, I'll apply.
Nebraska.
I'll be a Cornhusker. I swear. I'll do it.
Imagine you're sitting there and okay. You just like, who writes that?
Guys, like that's like when does that why, how does that happen?
Honestly, but that guy might be better than Bo Pelini.
I'm actually speechless
He might.
right now.
Yeah.
I was reading it. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this can't be serious.
Before we switch over to soccer talk, just two more main points about college we got to hit on. We got the Jamarcus Russell rematch game, actually, Notre Dame versus LSU I just saw, which is pretty interesting, I would say. And you got to watch the kid from Oklahoma, Samaje Perine, against Clemson team, because this kid might win the Heisman next year. If you want to get your Vegas bets in now, watch this kid running back. New AP is back in the house.
For next year.
Let's see what he can do on a big stage where everyone's going to watch him now. So those are two things, and we'll take it back up next week where the games get more intense.
I can't wait for the bowl.
Can't wait.
Main four.
Games are good, man.
Yeah.
Check out website pipebombsports.com. There should be an article up before Friday with more bowl predictions.
Perfect. So we're gonna take a commercial break.
That's it, guys.
We'll come back. We have our Boxing Day predictions. We'll talk a little Super Copa because that was a classic, and a little bit more. Have a great night.
Happy about that one.
So latest news in the Onnit world. New Alpha Brain formula, which is just a slight tweak on the old formula.
It's fascinating to me that this is a new frontier. every single report I've gotten back is positive. All these people that have tried it, I'm getting testimonial after testimonial.
I think Alpha Brain's amazing. That was the first supplement I took from them, and just like you hear, I think you feel amazing. Overall, feel great. Mental focus, feel sharp.
By the way, Max Eberly, one of the best pool players, a great instructor, is just raving about Alpha Brain.
3 hours of sleep at the most, and it would keep me focused throughout the day and ready to go.
Awesome dreams at night, lucid dreams. You know, my girlfriend Sarah takes it. She was like talking about flying around. I definitely had some pretty intense dreams with it as well.
Do you realize there are dreams in the middle of them?
No,
because I'm doing that all the time.
They were once knighted by the creator of Ustream.tv.
3 Knights of Ustream.
In being the 3 Knights of Ustream, their mission is to help turn up the volume on the last source of freedom of speech there is, the internet. So join the flagship show of the Zanalza Entertainment Network, Zanalza, New York, every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming live from ZenLive.tv. They'll show you just how it's done in the World Wild West. ZenLive.tv! Independent music, alternative news, the underground and the underrated.
Addicted to Ink, a proud sponsor of the Zanalza Entertainment Network, is Westchester's premier tattoo, piercing, and apparel destination, offering only the finest tattoo and piercing services as well as the best atmosphere you will find. Addicted to Ink is located conveniently at 38 Westchester Avenue in White Plains, New York, right across the street from the Westchester Mall. If you got the itch for more ink, like the Zanalza boys do, get your work done right. Visit www.addictedtoinktattoos.com for more information.
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like doing me? Vape, vape, favorite White Plains vapor. Vape, vape, favorite White Plains vapor. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Vape, vape, favorite White Plains. Oh yeah! Yeah! White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Hey, this is Vinny Pastor. You can call me Big Pussy, and you're watching ZenLive.tv.
There are men who live their lives brighter and darker than others. And through these experiences, they form bonds stronger and harder than the rest. Here we celebrate this common bond of uncommon men. One does not choose to come here. There are no interviews. A man's right to be here at this table must be earned before he's offered a seat at it. Today we welcome another man who has earned his seat at the table.
You're watching the Zanalza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Thanks for tuning back in. We're gonna hit us off with a little bit of soccer. It's Boxing Day.
No.
Oh, we're gonna start with
something happened, Fran. Fran, you know, this is a typical
Sorry, Gypsy,
Fran
can you
move.
switch to my camera, please? Right
Yeah,
here?
please. Actually,
Right here.
I have to say, you know, I spend most of the year abusing this Napoli side, and Fran, they came up with a big performance.
Thank you, Cialini. Thank you.
In Qatar against Juventus, instant classic, Super
Instant
Copa.
classic.
You had Juventus take the lead in extra time. You thought that was it. He snatched an equalizer, and they took him in penalties. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you this, though. I mean, I watched it. Of course I watched it. But the point is that they did play a good game. I thought both teams played a great product on the field. In fact, Gypsy, you mind pausing this background for a minute? Both teams put on a great product. I think it was De Laurentiis, the president of Napoli, and Agnelli, the president of Juventus, both said this is a win for Italian football.
It was.
It was
Finally.
beautiful.
Finally.
Right.
Beautiful
and it goes
soccer.
to show you when you have two teams that actually have a product on the field, you're going to get the results to translate. Juve and Napoli have had nothing but classics the past 4 years.
You're right.
So when you're a fan, just a casual fan watching on City A's on, if you see Juve and Napoli, that's a game you should be watching.
I think the thing that's cool for you as a Napoli fan is, you looked at the form that they were in coming into this game. It was putrid. And you look at Juventus, and, they were just dominating Serie A, and you go and you just steal a trophy out of their hands. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, they have enough of them.
We have enough.
Yeah.
So it was nice. It was nice of them to give us one.
It's not Serie A, but you take it.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. Going into penalties, it was. I love Gigi.
Yeah.
Something about him in penalties. I don't know.
What do you mean? He played great.
He
made 4 saves.
No, and that's right. But which surprised me
Out of 6.
because normally he doesn't do that.
Right. Yes.
Going off of statistics, he doesn't normally do. And then I saw that, I'm like, oh man, I was like, we're in trouble. But then you said something to me later on that evening that, when I went back to check it out, and I was like, you know what, he was 100% right. You saw a particular individual.
Hate this guy.
Walk up, get ready, and Fran was like, we lost.
As soon as Chiellini walked up, I noticed it was number 3. I saw it was
Fran,
bold.
he's a center back. I mean, he's not taking penalties in his free time. He's
Bonucci was our best kicker, and he's a center back.
You're right. And Gary Cahill can hit a lot.
That's what I'm saying. David Luiz puts them in.
Okay, John Terry in the Champions League final missed, lost us the Champions League final against Man. It broke my heart. What do you want? It's a center back.
This is where I question Allegri.
Who's going to miss? An attacker?
2 weeks off. Italy goes on vacation. So does La Liga. They go 2 weeks off for the holidays. Why is Pirlo being taken out when he has 2 weeks off?
Right.
I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. Pirlo wins that game.
You're supposed to fully buy into this.
It's over. The game's over. Pirlo win the game. Even in penalties, that's an extra kicker, and Padawine's not kicking.
Oh yeah, well.
Right, but my thing is that. Do you think that Juve maybe didn't take this? Not to say that they took it serious.
I give you credit. You won. We played.
No. But what I'm saying is that when it got towards the end, what I'm saying towards the end, do you think maybe they were like, you know what? Pirlo is going to be a lot more useful to us. Champions League, Serie A. Why are we gonna? He's old.
God forbid he gets hurt.
Why are we gonna? Why are you gonna run him down? Take him out. Let some of the younger guys get some fresh legs in. Give these guys, know.
I don't even. Okay, the problem with me was I'm watching the game and I'm saying to myself, Higuain, by the way, is not leaving Napoli. People could think what they want. This man played for the jersey, and you could see it when he was on that field.
He did.
He went off when he tied that game. Both times. Okay? Juve lost, let alone when Chiellini scored. Juve lost when Tevez hit the post.
Right.
On the first PK.
Right.
When you're on that much fire and you miss the first shot.
Well, he had both of your goals.
A guy that you expect to score.
Absolutely.
I thought it was a lock. I wasn't even worried. Marquisio, beautiful PK. Both teams, you know what, listen, it was so
great.
beautiful
to
watch. It was great. I had so much fun watching that game.
Fran, Friday, kids go to bed. They go to bed tonight, and they want to wake up tomorrow morning. It's Christmas. They have gifts, and it's a beautiful thing. For me, I go to bed tomorrow night on Christmas.
Christmas is Friday.
And I want to wait. Christmas is Friday for me. It's Boxing Day in London.
Jesus was born the 26th.
I was supposed to be there this year. I will be there next year no matter what. I will be at a Boxing Day game. I should have been at the bridge watching Chelsea play West Ham United.
Good game.
I'm still stoked. I'm still stoked to watch it. I'll be there with my eggnog.
Stoked to watch Stoke City?
No, to watch Chelsea versus West Ham United.
See what I did there?
West Ham's.
I'm stoked to watch Stoke Everton, to be honest, too. I
Me too.
love the Prem. This is a great tradition, Boxing Day. It's always the day after Christmas in England. There's a lot of other things going on and races, whenever. It's very festive time in England.
All right. So here's what I say we propose we do here, okay? You're a big Premier guy, Serie A.
Are you going to make him step into my world?
Fran, I'm going to make you step in to his world here. So what I propose here is a Boxing Day showdown, okay?
Accepted.
One-on-one, and I'm going to lay down the terms here, okay?
Let's go.
Whoever has more wins, obviously, is the winner. The loser has to wear the winner's respective jersey, which means...
can we talk about that one?
I got a nice David Luiz, Lampard.
I'll take the
Hazard.
Lamps.
Okay.
Monk, you'll be wearing a Juve jersey.
Oh boy.
I got plenty.
Or Fran, you're going to be wearing a Chelsea jersey.
Okay.
Maybe I'll give you the DDA.
All right.
I have somewhat respect for his organization, so
All
I
right.
think I can tolerate
Gypsy, can I
this.
get a little music to light this up?
You know what? Cinderella Man us.
Yeah, let's do a little Cinderella Manish.
Can we throw a best bet in there? Maybe one game, best
Worth
game
more
counts as
points?
2 points.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Each game counts as a
So
point?
you guys can lay your best bet, which will be 2 points. Every other game counts for 1.
Got it.
So, for example, now, if I choose a draw and it
Still 1
doesn't
point.
draw, but he chooses the win, and if his team loses, we both don't get the points.
You both don't get the point. Right. Exactly. Accumulation of points.
All right. So I'm going to leave your game to last.
Are we monitoring this?
I am going to monitor this, and I
Okay.
will take care of it. Are we ready?
We are ready.
We're going to start with the Queens Park Rangers taking on Arsenal.
Okay.
I gotta go Arsenal.
Arsenal, I'm not even wasting my time.
We won't argue in this.
You know what? I might even best bet that one already.
West Brom versus Man City.
I like Man City. I like 3 points for Man City.
Give me the draw, Foz.
Whoa!
Give me the draw.
Taking the draw.
Oh,
The
shit.
team in second is going to draw. Fran is shocked over there.
I am very shocked, actually.
All right. Hull City versus Sunderland.
Ooh.
That's a good game. Let me go with the draw here.
You know, it's so tough picking a draw. It's such a pleasure bet.
It's like picking the under in football.
it really, exactly. Give me the draw. Give me the
Take
draw
the
with
draw,
Fran.
too.
All right.
I'll separate from him. Don't worry.
Aston Villa versus Swansea City.
I'm taking Villa. I'm going with the villains.
I'm going with the Swans, baby.
He's going with the
In
Swans.
South Wales. Let's go. Going with the Swans.
All right,
all right.
We're going to Wales.
It's the Battle of the Uniteds.
Wow.
Manchester versus Newcastle.
This touches Fran. The Toon.
Hey, the Toon.
He's part of the Toon Army.
Toon Army.
Oh, man.
I'd love to jump in on this one.
Hold on.
I want Manchester City in this game.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's in Old Trafford.
All right, sorry, Man U.
It is at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
You know, Fran,
They're playing too good.
gotta go Man U.
I gotta go Man U.
I gotta go Man U as well.
Sorry, guys. It's not where I want
Fran
them
going
to go.
against his Toon Army, man. Whew.
It does hurt.
It hurts,
It does
huh?
hurt.
This is where I separate from you. You know this, right?
All right.
Because I'm staring at this game like an animal.
These next few games is where I separate.
Tottenham versus what is it?
Leicester City.
Leicester City. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Now Tottenham has the quality. They should beat this team. You know, Christian Eriksen, Lamella. Leicester City's fighting for their lives in the Premier League. They're at home. They're on Boxing Day. You know, you live in Leicester City, England. You don't really have much to look forward to. You go to these games with hope. You support your team. Give me the draw. Give me the draw. Give me a 2-2 spirited affair.
Can I tell you why I'm taking the draw?
You like the draw?
And I'll tell you why.
Jeez, Fred.
I'll tell you why.
Baby,
because they got tired of Man United on Sunday.
Ah,
that's
little
why I
looking
like
forward.
the draw.
Little looking forward.
All right.
Wow, that's wow.
I was going to tell you to let me go first, so we don't. I'm taking the draw there.
The game we're all stoked to see: Stoke City versus Everton.
Good game. I like Everton. I'm just going to come out and say.
Oh, good. Oh, beautiful.
I'm taking Everton.
Because I love the draw in this one. Mark Hughes.
All right.
Mark Hughes, you're going to go in there and get a point.
You should work for Crayola.
Everton is.
I like Everton. I think I'll tell you what, though. The thing with Everton is they're underperforming to what they should be doing.
Right.
So I think that Lukaku, I think we're going to see the
They
Everton.
are Everton.
I love that guy. I really do.
Yeah, Lukaku's great.
see,
Chelsea didn't like him.
Why?
He opened
I don't
my
know
eyes
why.
up in the World Cup. I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
When,
Right, yeah.
What a burst off the bench
That's
that
what
guy.
the stage.
Yup.
That's what
Oh
the
my
stage.
God.
Yeah.
So you got the draw. No,
I got the draw.
and I got Everton winning. This is where we split.
Wow.
Southampton versus Crystal Palace.
Well, we both.
This is tough.
Crystal Palace at home. They're a very good defensive team at
Selhurst
home.
Park.
But where do they come with these names?
You do know who Southampton
I
just
know.
bought, right? Elgato Elia.
I know. The Dutch winger. He's been out
Yeah.
of football for a little bit,
A little
no?
bit. I think he works up at the practice. I don't think he plays this game.
No. He's
Maybe
got
Sunday.
He's got to train. Yeah, maybe Sunday. This is tough.
I'm taking Southampton. I'm going Graziano to catch fire again.
Wow. Give me the Crayola. Give me the draw.
Oh my sweet Jesus!
Give me the draw. A lot of parity. in
changing
sports.
You could be right, though, because I'll tell you what, if you look at Sunday, I'll tell you right now.
A lot of parity in sports.
Southampton plays Chelsea on Sunday.
Could they be looking
He
forward
could
to
be
that
looking
game?
forward.
On the road, it's tough.
Or are they looking at, let's get our 3 points now?
2 left, Fran.
Because you ain't getting them there.
2 left.
Liverpool Brunley.
You know what? Monk and I were talking about this on the car ride up.
Yeah.
And I was staring at this. And I know Burnley's not exactly, spring chickens, but Liverpool's underperforming too.
Turf Moor. It's a tough place to play. Turf Moor.
I just feel like Liverpool, after being knocked out of Champions League, you kind of gotta have to start doing something going into the deadlines. You're going into transfer market. You want people to say, okay, maybe I could fix this team. I think Liverpool wins this game.
I'm gonna.
You join the board here?
God.
I'm going to take Liverpool reluctantly.
Oh,
reluctantly, Foz. I'm going to reluctantly take Liverpool.
Oh man.
Oh man, I really wanted to separate from Fran on that one.
You want to take another draw?
I did.
All right.
And last but
And
not
last
least,
but
the
certainly
best.
not least,
This is a great
the
game.
first game of the day.
I will be awake.
Yep. Oh, I'll be
Chelsea,
up.
West Ham United.
You know, Fran, this is a tougher game than people
I
think.
know.
West Ham United, Big Sam, he's got his side playing great football. You know, Mourinho was quoted last year. West Ham actually went into Chelsea and held them scoreless. And Mourinho was quoted as saying, that, what do you expect when you come in here and play 19th century football? Just parking the bus, no innovation, no flair going forward. I actually think they're playing great football, and they will go out Chelsea. You know, this is tougher than people think. I'm going to reluctantly take my boys at the Bridge. Just because Mourinho doesn't lose at the Bridge.
Well, they're saying that Eden might be out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You know what?
If Aiden Hazard is out, that
Aiden.
changes.
Yeah, that's right.
An
Aiden. I like
Does it?
Eden.
Enough?
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow.
They said he could be in doubt for Chelsea's
Oh,
boxing
boy.
match.
Well, who does
boy.
Chelsea play? Oh, because Chelsea plays Southampton Sunday. too.
Exactly. Wow.
Those are
I,
two
you know,
big games.
I could see him not playing one of those games. That's why they could slip up when your best player's not there.
And West Ham's more of a grinding team than
Oh
Southampton.
yeah, you really. You know, I'm gonna reluctantly take Chelsea, but
It's at the Bridge. If it wasn't at the Bridge, I'll tell you right now, I'm taking the draw.
And I'll be honest with you, West Ham, back-to-back games in a 48-hour period, they're going to Chelsea and then they got Arsenal at home.
wow.
I'm taking Chelsea.
That's
I'd be stupid not to.
That's a back-to-back whammer.
Let me tell you, man. These next Friday and Sunday in the Premier League this weekend is going to be. There's some good games.
Friday
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Sunday, it's unbelievable.
Good games.
That's a lot of wear and tear on
You
these
know what?
players.
They're not stupid. They know that Italy, and
Yes.
La Liga, they're on vacation.
More showcase for the
More
Premier League.
showcase.
It's genius. It's genius.
Let's put our best matchups.
But do you know why the Premier League is the best market? They're just the best marketed brand in pro football.
Because the English do everything better
No, because the English go to college, so they understand these
for free,
ideas.
unlike
Yes.
here in America.
They understand this is our chance now to continue to show. There's a $1 billion program. Like you have to spend what was it, $8 billion or something?
Yeah.
Just to televise the Premier League.
Televise it. But you know what? They're promoting it in America very much.
Excellent.
And you have a kid like me who loves soccer, who doesn't need the promotion, and I see what they've done, and I love it. You know,
can see the
every
beauty.
game is on it. I could watch every game on my phone. It's right there in front of me. It's great. They're covering it now like as if it was the NFL. This thing gets more coverage than the NHL. Let's call it how it is.
What's the NHL?
Exactly.
What a sin.
If we were in Canada, we wouldn't be saying that.
We would not be saying it. It'd be on
Yeah.
TSN, it'd be on Rogers Sports.
Right, exactly. Right. We don't
CBC.
have our TSN. We have our NHL network, but every major sport has its network. It's.
I just again. I mean, and I'm not the biggest of hockey fans. I've let that be known. I just feel like they don't cater to all audiences.
No,
I think the problem is
they don't.
That they cater to too many audiences.
No, I don't think so.
Cater to the hockey fans and let the hockey fans do the work for you.
Yeah.
You're not even letting me have that opportunity.
Can I? I
Soccer's
want to
so
say
easy
something, but I don't know if I can about hockey. It legitimately is the whitest sport on earth.
What does that mean?
It's just.
I've been to range games where I've been around Spanish guys, Chinese, African.
I'm talking about players.
I gotta agree.
I'm talking about players.
And
you know why?
Why?
It's very
But that's-
expensive, and in countries where they don't have money, you could throw a soccer ball on the field
right,
or basketball.
but
a
that's
football around. You could do anything.
Exactly, and I think that's why there's not that intrigue. There's it's a very expensive sport.
You're right.
With tennis, golf, like these sports that are very, you're not going to cater to all classes and people.
Yes.
So
it's a class. It's more of a class thing than a
And,
race.
It's like polo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Golf.
Like, and I feel like that's one of hockey's biggest
cons.
cons.
I put it this way: you give a kid in Cuba a baseball glove. He has that baseball glove for 9 years. He takes care of it. He oils it. He uses it. You give a kid a fiberglass,
Broken. Can't afford a new one.
$260 hockey stick. Takes his wrist shot first game. He
Broken.
snaps it. It's a no-brainer. It's such an expensive sport.
Now here's my thing: if you're a hockey, you're Gary Bettman the bum. what do you do? My own thing, I've always thought about this. As a big hockey fan, I know you are too. Like, you want to see the sport grow. You want people
they're
to
trying so many things. They instilled the shootout. Now they want to do 3-on-3 overtime.
Don't do that.
But you see, now look, you don't like it, I like it. We're both big hockey fans. Now what? Now they're in a dilemma, aren't they?
I would have never changed
like
hockey
it,
to begin
you
with.
don't like it.
I would have let games end in a tie. That's the way I am. It's a classic game.
They got to do something.
We're gonna pick up on hockey more.
It hurts. It's a sin because growing up playing that sport.
I will give it love on this show. I will tell you that.
But even like the things that people used to love, they stopped doing. Like with their All-Star Weekend. Like, where's the skills competition? It's not televised anymore.
Friday night.
Is it?
Friday nights.
I haven't seen it on television in years. Like I used to love watching like
the NBC Sports Network Friday night.
Like I used to watch like like Hardest Shot or doing the course around the like that was
the speed skating.
It was really cool back then. Yeah.
Right.
Pavel Bore's in it. You just go. All right, he's back. He's done. He finished. He won.
And then it was always like the big defenseman that would be shooting like 100 miles an
Zdeno
hour.
Chara.
Yeah, Chara.
Al McGinnis.
Ally of Freddie.
But
Well,
that was fun. Like it made hockey appealing.
So maybe the NHL's doing this wrong. You know how the NFL is like the play 60?
Right.
Maybe the NHL should be focusing on more programs to go to grassroots.
That's a great point.
Right. Here's the extra money that we have.
Inner city.
New York City. Let's go to this public schools in New York City.
Exactly.
Get some hockey equipment in these kids' hands.
Hey, listen. Walk in a park. Walk in a rural park. Give a few kids that are in there playing bad. Give them some hockey equipment. Give them a pair of skates. Skates. See if they like it.
Really expensive.
We were just talking
about why it's not so appealing to every audience.
We were just I was watching on Epics. They have the Road to the Winter Classic on Epics.
Yeah, I heard it's a great series.
Yeah. Amazing. I just found out that every time a team hosts a Winter Classic, they make so much money, right?
Right.
What the Capitals did with their side of the money, they've already started building hockey rinks in the inner cities of Washington, D.C.
Beautiful. That's
so
great.
And now the teams go there, and the players, they do by group.
That's awesome.
You guys go on this day.
That's awesome.
And they play with the kids.
That's great.
That's cool. That's what you should be doing. That's how you grow hockey.
Absolutely.
Reach out to communities. I agree.
Right. I mean, not everybody's endowed. We all played hockey. We were the city kids in hockey.
Right.
Everybody else was all preppy, Westchester, Upper State.
Yeah.
Kids who come in with like loafers, a sweater vest.
Right. But look at the Mighty Ducks. Look at the Mighty Ducks.
Cake Eater himself.
Right.
It was Cake Eater
himself. Cake Eater.
Adam Banks.
That's
a great point. You're right. You had Jesse. You had the two brothers.
Right. With Fulton Reed, guy playing in the backyard in the alleyway.
He was right.
Probably out.
It's a perfect.
That's a great point. It's a great point.
So I mean, every sport has to do it, and the NHL's not doing it right.
Get ready to lose, baby. You are in my world, my friend. You are in my world.
Yep. So we're gonna see one of you two in someone's jersey next week.
We'll be rocking a Chelsea jersey.
That's
next week.
amazing.
So
That's amazing.
I mean, my whole thing with how much time do we have left?
We got about a minute.
No, you have 3 minutes.
3 minutes, good. Just enough time for me to say this.
Oh boy.
Honestly, it's been a fun year. We're going into the holiday season. My thing is I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a happy, healthy holiday. I hope everybody gets what they want. I know I got nothing.
Cold.
A great year of sports ahead of us. I think in 2015 we're getting into the NFL playoffs. And I'm just happy to share the limelight with everybody.
This is such a great time of the year, man. This is my favorite time of the year.
Mine too. I watched my Michael Bublé Christmas special last night. Fantastic.
I find myself as I get older, everyone says that as you get older, the holidays they're not as fun, but I feel the spirit is in me, man. The spirit is in me.
Traditions.
Today you go outside, you throw the football around.
Yeah. I think it's part of us all coming from good families.
Yeah.
And today's my favorite day of the year, man.
Yep.
I'll take Christmas Eve over Christmas any day.
Oh, any day.
Fish, and more fish.
Yep, you got that right.
If it swims in the ocean, it's going to be on my grandmother's table tonight.
I will be eating it. Yep.
Okay? I just put it that way.
It's true. They actually found the girl they lost to Mexico on Bobby's kitchen table.
They found her. My grandmother goes down with the spear herself.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Vika, Bellatisi, Vika.
Grilled octopus for days.
Bacala.
Yeah, seriously. Bacala, 55 different ways.
How much?
No fish.
None?
No fish on Jimmy Dugan's table.
What do you think Jay Cutler's having for Christmas?
Chicken wings?
Chicken cutlets.
That's actually on my
Guys, again, that's another apology. That's probably like my pipe bomb confession. I picked this guy to be MVP. He might be the worst quarterback in the National Football League.
No, there's others. Geno Smith.
Fran,
second worst quarterback.
Jay Cutler was coming home to fat cutlet sandwiches from his wife. Now he just comes home to raw chicken cutlets
and a smoking wife.
Smoking wife.
She's sleeping already when he comes home and he has to make his dinner. He's done.
He
He's
can
a
work,
backup now.
He's lifeless. He could work with a lifeless body.
Jay.
Damn it,
That's
Jay.
terrible.
Listen, all right. Honestly, though, what are you most looking forward to coming into this weekend? Even tomorrow, whatever it be. Any movies? Because I'm going to see American Sniper tomorrow
I'm ready
night.
for the U on Saturday. You should know me. I'm ready for the U on Saturday. Say goodbye
Yeah,
to one of the best running backs of all time in Miami, Duke Johnson. It's gonna
I
be,
agree, Nelly.
It's going to be very sad for me, because when a team rebuilded its program, at least we had him in the root for, and he carried us to get back to. Hopefully, one day in 2 years we'll be back there. So I'm for Duke.
For Duke.
Ready to get bombed at the Pinstripe Bowl.
Duke
That's
getting hammered
it.
at the Pinstripe Bowl.
I have Premier Leagues Friday and Sunday, unbelievable games.
Beautiful.
I'm excited for that.
Me too. Foz?
I'm just looking forward to everything.
Everything.
But for me, looking forward to watching the interview on Google.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right.
That's,
He's right.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Gypsy?
watching.
I'm getting ready for some eggnog. That's what I'm fucking.
Everybody's getting weird.
We got a family recipe about 40 years old. I'm about to.
Nice.
I call mine coquito.
Oh man.
I'll make some for you guys. I made some for the studio for the network party.
Oh, I'll get weird with that.
Yeah.
Except I can't be driving that night.
No, you can't.
All right. So listen, everybody have a happy and healthy holiday season. We'll see you guys next week for New Year's, hopefully. And have a great night. Enjoy
Feliz
some fish.
Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
$1. Any other languages?
Merry Christmas.